dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come. Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and our home team. Leading the Vikings, there's the reigning NFL Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell. Has a 14 and a 13-win season under his belt in his 3 years in charge. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on EA Sports. Showing a little burst so far. Some good work on that run back. Brock gets this to the 33. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
And the
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at
First
the
and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up
Shotgun
2nd
snap.
and
He'll
1.
throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to
A
move
gain
the
of
chains.
9 yards.
So fresh set of
That's
downs
good
now
for
from
a
the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Here we go. Set. Hop. Forward. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch made over the middle. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Number 5, the ball carrier.
That's a nice quick
Jonathan
correction
Allen
for this
on the
front
tackle.
block. Give up the big play
It's a
and then
loss
get a
of
little
1.
back on the very
Brings
next
up
one.
2nd
Exactly
and
the
goal
kind of response
at
you
the
want to see
9-yard
from your
line.
defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that
The
next
ball
snap.
carried by
Pushing the
number
pace
8.
right away to start the game.
The tackle by Jack Okuda. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd
down
and
from the
goal.
gun. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and
Intended
goal.
for Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's one that's going to
Incomplete.
haunt him. There's just no question
It's now
about it. A
4th
drop
down
touchdown
and
in the
goal.
end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard
Jordan
pickup.
Mason, the ball
I
carrier.
can safely say, Kate, that's
Brought down
exactly
at his
what
own
you want
6-yard
offensively.
line.
Exactly
It's
what
a
you
gain
want
of
to do to get
5.
out of the
Brings
shadow
up
of your own
2nd
goal line.
and
Get a good
5.
push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
This is Mason on 2nd down. 2 yards on the
Jordan
pickup. And
Mason,
that leaves
the
him with
ball
3rd
carrier.
down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd
13
like as he
yards
gets
on
a
the
good
play.
bit and that 1st
And
down.
the Vikings,
That's going to
first
go as a gain of
down.
13 yards.
1st
And that
and
means a
10
fresh
at the
set of downs for
22-yard
Minnesota.
line.
Running right, here's Mason. And his defense is firing to begin the
Jordan
season.
Mason,
Great play to get him
ball
behind the line.
Brought
The
down
line
back
between
at the
safeties and
19-yard
linebackers
line.
gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Brought in right side by
McCarthy's
Moore.
pass
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Right in punt formation
The
for
Vikings getting their punt team out. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, they'll run. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
And a first
Almost
down.
the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. They have better ball security
He
than
was
that.
brought down by Javon Hargrave.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got a man left.
The pass.
He'll get this through the midfield strike and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third
Throwing
and
on
5.
third down. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the
On the
right.
play.
Give him 5 on the
That's
play.
good. For
And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 21
It's a
yards.
gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Ball carried by number
Not
8.
in the time crunch just yet,
He's
but they're
taken
hurrying to the
down
line
at the
anyway.
17-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's
The
another
Vikings call a timeout.
first
It'll be their
down.
first.
First
And
and
they'll have
goal
2
at
left
the
to work
3-yard
with here in the
line.
first half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. They give it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. So, Brock, there's some... Offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicker
PAT
on for
effort
the
coming
point
up.
after.
Point after
The
is
kick
up and
is
through.
good.
And his guys
Makes
take
the
a 7-0
score
lead as he
our
starts
home
this year
team
1
7.
for 1.
Visitors, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Finding the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Here's McCarthy to throw. He completes it in traffic.
McCarthy's
It'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Third down.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Another 3 and out. Ryan Wright
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Ryan Wright
on
in
the
punt
punt.
formation for
And
the
after that
Vikings.
drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return
They'll
gets far.
take over.
The home
First down
teams and this
10
running back headed
at their
back out
own
for a new series.
47-yard line.
They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down, play action. Looking right, and he finds him.
It's a
They're
gain
going to
of
bring him down,
21
but not
yards.
until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
First down.
They got 21 yards on the
First
play.
and 10 at the
And that is good
32-yard
for a
line.
first down. They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. An escape throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that, in part, led to the turnover. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for the offense.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game block brings up 4th down.
3 and out.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation.
For the Vikings.
Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He takes this a little short of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field
first
now.
and 10.
The home
At the
teams
Vikings'
returning their
38-yard
offense and
line.
this running back to the field. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. That one falls
The
to the
first
turf.
down
Couldn't hang
pass.
on. It's incomplete.
Intended for Travis
For the
Hunter.
incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and
They're
10.
going play action. Complete over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he
It's
gets
a
into
gain
that
of
red zone at the
18.
19.
That's good.
Offense
for
is
a
set. First and 10.
down. First and 10 at the
In the red zone
19-yard
on
line.
first. Chased out to his right. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him.
The quarterback forced
And
out
it's
of
a
bounds.
sack as he
And
heads out of
sacked
bounds behind
by
the line of
Jonathan
scrimmage.
Allen. He's taken
After
out
the
of
sack,
bounds
defense has
behind
got
the
to be
line of
feeling good.
scrimmage.
Here comes 2nd and 12.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's complete, right side. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Intended for his wideout.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. What a start to the 2025 season. Full slate of games, Sunday of week 1. Let's get to it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for a big one. The divisional round rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. And it's last year's MVP, Josh Allen. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Lions get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Texans come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. With that, a look at what else transpired during a wild and unpredictable Week 1 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind
Their
the line of
dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Receiver in motion, going left. Looking at throw, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 26
It's a pickup
yards.
of 26.
And
the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Throwaway. Brings up
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And give to Mason. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain.
Jordan
Making a stop. That was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door.
McCarthy hit. He lost the football. Unfortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Their punter making his way out now. Fields this one at the 3. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10.
The home teams back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere. As a result, it's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. And a 1st down.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
To number 2.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Right up the gut. Makes the tackle. This run is still going. And there's the stop after he drives this down at the 13.
That's good.
Giving tempo, some hurry-up offense.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2.
Dragon 60.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That makes the score.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. This is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Fielded just beyond his 40. Fights his way through a tackle. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now from the 46-yard line. Roll back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Quick toss, headed left. And second down only works out for a yard.
A toss play to the running
that
back.
defense was flying to the
Taken
ball. You
down
see
at
that
the
outside
43-yard
toss. This is a
line.
pursuit drill
A
that they
gain of
work
a
on
yard.
over and
Brings up
over again.
third
Get to
and
that
7.
toss before it can really get started.
He's got it near the 10.
It's a gain
The
of
stop was
40.
made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Now here he goes on the boot. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for his
3
wideout.
yards here, third and goal.
Incomplete. It's now third and goal.
Work against the blitz. Eyes top. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal
On
down.
the play brings up fourth and goal.
Now throw for it. He rolls to his right. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
Intended
contact.
for Rondale Moore.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Intended
No
for
luck finding
Rondale
his receiver
Moore.
that time.
Incomplete.
And things look tougher
He
now
was
with third
covered
and
by
long.
Travis Hunter.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for T.J. Hawkinson.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Dancing past him. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock,
His
after getting a
guys
big
take
chunk
over
on that
first
return.
and 10. At
After
the
that play, we see some
39-yard
concern
line.
from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check this. Ready?
To the air now on first and 10. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's
It's a
taken
gain
out of
of
bounds as he
16
gets it down near the red zone.
That's good.
He finds him
for a
16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and
Coming
10
line
at the
for another first and 10.
23-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Ready, set.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
70 range, 70 range. Let go.
Throwing from the gun here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Complete to
Working
number
quickly
2.
here.
Brings up third down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A 7-yard gain.
They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal
quarterback on the
line, but
scramble.
goes out at the 1.
A gain of 5.
Setting up, second
Brings
and
up
goal.
second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Down. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw it. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win.
Ready up.
Offense is not going anywhere. They want 2 more.
99 Broncos. Ready up.
Offense will line up for
throwing
a
it.
2-point
And that's
conversion.
into the end zone, so they call it a touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
That makes the score.
Looked
Our
so
home
well the
team
first
26.
time. Hey, why not go right
Visitors
back to
nothing.
it? See if you can be successful again. They do, And they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out.
Come on, set!
Mason will try this one up the gut. First down, he had no gain on that first down run.
Down right at the line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard
McCarthy to throw it. That's on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to Rondale Moore.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in.
McCarthy's
That tackle
pass
stops him after a solid gain.
T.J. Hawkinson.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Mason
4.
gets it from the gun.
At the 41-yard
He's
line.
tackled with a first down yardage.
Jordan
I think
Mason.
anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down,
Running
Vikings.
once more with Mason.
Jordan
And that's only
Mason,
1 yard up the
ball
middle.
carrier.
Gonna be second down.
He's taken down at
The
the
thing I could say
33-yard
positive
line.
about the execution of that
1
play,
yard gain.
at
Brings
least
up
he didn't go
second and
backwards.
9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball
McCarthy's
does, and the hit knocks it free.
Intended for
Incomplete.
T.J. Hawkinson.
No connection on the
Incomplete.
last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards
Here
to
he
go.
goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
McCarthy sacked.
The defense
A loss of
calls a
8
timeout.
yards.
That's their first.
And it's 4th
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Completed right side. He is blocked. That ball's free. And this one goes out of bounds. But whether they recover it or not, doesn't matter. Possession still changes with a turnover on down.
Defense.
Here we go. Set. 18. Bronco East. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Incomplete.
Bronco
We
East.
saw undoubtedly the
Smith
final
on the
snap of a
coverage.
decided contest.
Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by the open man. Along the right sideline. There's space. He does it. Touchdown. These guys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They picked up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
give it all.